Welcome. My name is Perose, and thank you for joining this YouTube channel for watching this. And I'm very grateful for you watching this and for finding solutions. I have struggled with social anxiety as long as I can remember, and I had severe case of social anxiety. I had trouble talking to people. I had trouble being around public. I had trouble making friends. And I took many years of therapy to just find the solution, to be calm around people, to just be comfortable in my own skin. After 3 years of therapy, I kind of found out that most of therapists, they don't know what social anxiety is. Unfortunately, they usually go to school and they don't know what is it. They just follow a script and they give you drugs, they give you Prozac, Xanax. And I'm not suggesting that you don't have to go to a professional therapist. All I'm suggesting that the social anxiety is not a very complex problem. It can be complex when people talk about it purely from bookish way. So after 3 years of therapies, I did not solve. So what I did was I read lots of books and I did coaching and I took programs and I learned that social anxiety is actually very easy to solve. So just be with this, and I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you find it useful in your own life if you struggle with social anxiety. And I wish you all the best. These tools have helped me tremendously. Right now, I can honestly say that I can talk to people well. I can be comfortable even when I am feeling nervous, even if when I have feel, let's say, sadness, angry, or any kind of emotion. I can honestly say that I will be comfortable. I'll make friends. I can make friends. So, if this is your problem, I understand. It's hard, but there are solutions, and let's dive into it. So, social anxiety is basically lies. It is uh, nothing complicated about social anxiety. Social anxiety is simply negative thoughts. Let's say you go around people and say you have thoughts about, oh, I'm shy, I am boring, I'm not good, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, and that negative thoughts and negative beliefs kind of make a loop in your head. Then if you believe in those lies, you kind of find for the solutions. You look at people's face, you look at people's body language, and say, okay, that is true. I am boring. If a person shifts their body position, say, oh, that person really is bored of me. So you see what I mean? These lies. So in when I was in school, when I was in college, when I was studying, I had severe case of social anxiety, and I believed that I was shy, and I was looking for that kind of proof for that. If I have felt nervous, which is very natural, people feel nervous all the time. So, oh, I'm shy. If somebody said something funny and I would could not like defend myself, or I wouldn't say something back, I say, oh, I'm shy. So that kind of loop exists in the most extreme cases. If you believe that you are not capable of making friends, and you feed those lies by actions. So this is a kind of loop. Social anxiety is a loop of negative thoughts, and negative thoughts kind of feeds the actions, and action feeds the negative thoughts. And the good news is, this is a very good news, that it can be broken. Once you become aware of these negative thoughts, just when you're around people, take a notebook or your phone and just write down what kind of negative thoughts that I have right now. Three, four. Let's within a couple of weeks, just being aware of your negative thoughts. Say, oh my goodness, I have this lies. Your body, your mind will tell you, oh my goodness, this is lie. This is not true. I am not a bad person. I am not. Um, I'm not shy naturally. Everybody feels nervous. Everybody feel feared. Everybody feel sadness. So you kind of see that some of the lies are very, very ingrained and they don't make any sense. Again, we would say, I have this thought that might have come from somewhere. I believe in this for years, so it must be true. It actually comes from pain. when you had a pain during childhood, when you were in school, when you were with your friends, even when you were adult, when you had a severe case of pain, you concluded something, and that pain taught you something negative. Um, in my childhood, I was very shy and I didn't know how to make friends, and my family was, dysfunctional. They didn't know about emotion. They didn't know about confidence, and I would look for that kind of proof that I am shy. My family sometimes would tell, "Well, you're a shy kid. You're always shy." So when I would go around people, I would feed that thought, that belief that I am shy. I am in fact boring, and nobody likes me. I cannot make friends. So that pain, when you felt embarrassed, when you felt betrayed, then you concluded unconsciously that you are in fact shy, in fact boring. They're not truth, actually. And so once you learn this, it can be unlearned. Now you might be wondering how to break this loop. You have a negative thoughts, and it circles around negative and unhealthy habits of action, such as not saying something back, not defending yourself, not approaching that person that you want to do, not raising your hand in the school. And those negative beliefs kind of loops the negative actions. So, first of all, how to break this loop, and there are many, many other tools. The first and most important rule is you have to be aware of your thoughts, aware of your automatic beliefs and thoughts. You write it down somewhere. Just be aware of it. You don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to solve it. Just be aware of it. So, oh, I'm awkward. No, okay. Oh, they're judging me, or they're seeing me. The world is an unfriendly place. So you just write down those thoughts, and then see if you can replace them with a good one. Let's say I'm awkward. And now to replace this, you say, I'm not always awkward. Sometimes I'm social. Sometimes I am very confident. I'm awkward sometimes, which is okay, which is very, very normal. Not everyone in the world is always awkward. Not everyone is always confident. It's not possible. So I'm awkward sometimes. Sometimes I'm confident. So you see, you make it very realistic. They're judging me. You kind of make it realistic. You change it, like they might judge me, they might not judge me, I don't know. Even if they judge me, it has no effect on me. Even if they judge me, there'll be 1 or 2 seconds. Most human beings are thinking about themselves. This is truth. Most human being, all of human beings actually think about themselves. They don't think about you. Even if they judge you, it'll be 1 or 2 seconds. So you kind of replace those very extreme and negative thoughts with human, realistic, very kind way. And then once you do this, you start to feel like, okay, that's making sense. Once it starts making sense, you can face your fear a little bit. Just raise your hand a little bit. Talk to that person you wanted to. Join that group of friends. Say something funny. Just practice with those fears that you cannot do. You cannot be funny. You are boring. You can say something, one sentence, something interesting. So it's just do all the stuff. Play with it. Make it a game. Social anxiety is not supposed to be that extreme. It's supposed to be taken lightly. So when you take it lightly, it will show you the way. And the most important thing I would say, do not give up. Don't give up. If you're feeling very high level of social anxiety, if you're feeling low or mild, just don't give up. You will find a way. You definitely will find a way. And keep looking. Get into my channel or my website or anywhere. Just don't give up. And I wish you all the best. I wish that you have an amazing and confident life. And I wish you that you break the loop of social anxiety and conquer social anxiety, which you can, which you will.